What's up, guys? Welcome to That Creative Life. It's me, James Mathis. Today we're talking scales and how you can use those scales to come up with places to play solos. And this is a little more advanced, so if you don't know your scales, there are a lot of resources where you can go and find them, and we will do a video in the future about them. But today is about, after you've learned how to play those scales, how do you take those and turn it into something that sounds like a solo? And so we're going to dive right on in, and we're going to take a look. For me, the way I like to think about it is if I'm playing in the key of D major, I can use any one of the three scales that I'm about to talk about in D major and make it sound good. And so the relative minor for D major is B minor. And if you don't know how to figure that out, again, there'll be a video coming, but it's going to be a sixth up or a minor third down. That's just the way that it's set up. And so when you're looking at the relative minor for D, it's B minor. And the cool thing about B minor is it's interchangeable with the B blues scale, which is both able to be used in the key of D, along with the D major scale. And so if I'm trying to figure out how I want to play a solo in a song that's in the key of D major, I have those three scales that I can use. And by taking those three different scales, it allows me to be able to have a little more freedom to move up and down the neck, especially because I've worked on those scales so much, to kind of not be stuck in just one little up and down spot. I can actually have some freedom to move up and down, as you saw in the intro. And so I want to quickly play through each of the three scales, and then I want to talk about how I use them personally to make it sound like a solo. So up first will be the B blues scale. B minor. And last, D major. If you can hear, all the scales have the same notes in them. They are the core foundation sound for the key of D major. And so being able to move from here to here, this is a lot more of a way to open up the neck and eventually get to where you can go all the way up and down, which we'll talk about soon. But for now, this is like your first step to getting out of being stuck in that box, is now, okay, I have a little bit of wiggle room here. So I can take that blues scale and lead into the D major scale, and it sounds amazing. And that little lick right there is one that I've been coming up with specifically for this process, this thought idea, is when you're taking the scale, get you comfortable switching back and forth between these scales. And then when you go to solo, you have this wide range of different things you can play. And so I'm going to stand up and I'm going to get a little closer to the camera so you can watch my hands when I play this, because I really want this lick to be driven home. And I would like for you to be able to watch and just pick it up. If you need it tabbed out, leave me a comment down below and I will make sure that I do that for you. But I feel like the majority of people watching this probably are past that point. But just in case, leave a comment down below. But let's check that out now. Okay, so that is the best way to start taking these scales and really turning them into a solo. If you have any questions, leave them down below. If you like this video and you enjoyed it, drop a like down below. And if you're not already, subscribe to the channel. It would mean the world to me. I love you guys. Don't forget to live that creative life. I will see you next time. Bye.